So now we're standing in this crowd and I'm thinking to myself, man, let that nigga come over here, bro. Let me show this nigga something, bro. I'll beat the fuck out this nigga.
What the fuck is a righteous glory?
If you've seen the channel name before, then you already know who I am. I feel like I said that too fast. I feel like I was saying, if you've seen the channel name before, then you already know who I am. When really it's, if you've seen it, you know what, why am I doing this? So this story is kind of interesting, and it really did humble me a lot and made me realize that you need to relax yourself, my G. So yeah, this was actually not too long ago. Pretty much I got chased home with a knife again. Yep, that sounds like a common theme in my life sometimes, right? You know, just being from New York and shit, it just happens sometimes. This time though, I wasn't necessarily directly chased. It was just more of an incident in which someone appeared with a fucking knife. And I mean literally appeared. Like they came out of the fucking train tracks like a fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. This nigga was built like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Like he was big as fuck. But anyway, we're gonna get there in a second. So this all started when I was coming back from my trip from Chicago. I was on a train with my mom and my little sister, and we were there trying to get back home pretty much. We went back and forth a few times trying to figure out the way home, and right when we were about to go on the right train to get home, this guy comes out of the fucking train track. He had a bike down there and everything. He comes out of the train tracks and he just like this big, tall, 6'8" motherfucker. Like he's big, and he walks out here with the big ass like blade. Like it was like a dagger. It was a giant ass blade, and honestly I didn't even notice it at first. As we're standing there, my mom just randomly says to me,
he just got out the train tracks and he has a knife.
whoa, what the fuck? Hold on, wait. I was just chilling listening to music, and I know like, oh shit, yeah, now he do got a knife. And he started walking towards us, but not directly towards us, but in our direction. So I decide, all right, we're gonna circle around and we're gonna go around him. So I'm gonna put a picture, and then I'm gonna use characters to show, like, illustrate what happened. So he's coming in this direction. He's coming towards me, my mom, and my little sister. We loop around this staircase and we go back to where he was coming from, if that makes sense. When we went over there, we heard like a bunch of people saying like, oh my gosh, he got a knife. What is he gonna do? He has a knife. Because this nigga looked like he was looking for somebody. I don't know what mission he was on or who he was going, but he woke up and chose murder that day because he was looking to catch a body. He had a murder on his mind. So now we're standing in this crowd and I'm thinking to myself, man, let that nigga come over here, bro. Let me show this nigga something, bro. I'll beat the fuck out this nigga. I don't know what was wrong with me, but I'm thinking this shit in my mind. The train comes, right? The train comes. He walks down a few carts, so he's like on the other side, but we both get on the cart. We all get on the cart. So me and my mom and my sister, we get on the cart, and then I peek over, like I stick my head out the window. Why the fuck did I do that in real life? I stick my head out the door and I see he gets in one of the carts too. Now my sister hears like the commotion, and now she's like kind of panicking. My mom hears it and she's like, let's get off next stop. I don't feel safe. And I'm thinking to myself like, man, we don't gotta get off next stop. Like, man, if this nigga comes through, I'll protect my family. I know I sounded dumb, but hear me out. I'm gonna come back to this. Please don't comment on some like mean things because that's gonna hurt my feelings. So the next step, we get off the train and my sister is like, she sprints out that shit. Like she did the dash. Like she was doing the race. My mom's in front of me. I'm just kind of trailing behind, looking behind us, making sure that he's not coming or he's not getting off. He didn't get off. We got an Uber and we went home. And the whole time I was thinking to myself, like, honestly, kind of felt like, I don't know what this feeling was, but I guess I felt like useless. I think this whole thing of like the man being the protector, provider type of thing is something that's kind of been stuck on me a lot. When I think of a girl that I'd be in a relationship with or anything of that sort, I think of myself, okay, I'd have to be the main protector. I'd have to be the main provider. So I've been trying to be content with these roles and these positions. And I guess my misinterpretation in this aspect of the situation was that, you know, I have to be willing to fight and deal with and protect my family from everybody and anybody. And although there's truth to that, something that I didn't realize is that what's even truther, something that's even more truthful is the fact that as that protector, as that quote-unquote provider, because I'm not really a provider now, I could barely provide for myself. But as that quote-unquote protector, right, as that man, I need to be the one that's making those smart decisions, that's making sure that the priority is my family's safety. What happened was my ego took control. Then I thought to myself, okay, if he comes through, then I have to fight him. I have to take care of my family. I have to protect my family. I'm going to hold it down for my family. And yes, the nerves did get to me. I was a little nervous. I did think to myself, okay, he got a knife. He's bigger than me. This nigga could probably fuck me up. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to go down like no bitch. But the reality is, I was trying to pick a fight that did not need to be picked. And my inability to make that quick decision, my inability to prioritize my family's safety over my ego could have got us all in big trouble that we did not need to be in. During that Uber ride home, I felt deep down that I did a horrible job as a man because I didn't make my family feel safe. My mom didn't feel safe. My sister didn't feel safe. I felt like part of me being a man is making sure that they feel safe. But what would have really brought them that safety, that comfort, that feeling of security would have been to get the fuck out of there, because that is the smartest decision that I could have made there. I was so caught up thinking that, yo, I gotta protect my family. In reality, my mom was trying to protect me and my sister. She made the smart decision. She made the wise decision. She made the quick decision, and that guaranteed our safety, because if we would have stayed, nothing was guaranteed. Luckily, he didn't have to humble me. Luckily, I didn't have to learn a harsh lesson from like some crazy, terrible, disastrous shit. But it did allow me to reflect on it. I guess the moral of the story is pick and choose your battles, because you don't have to fight all of them. Just because you tactically retreat from something does not mean you're a bitch or less of a man. It actually might make you smarter, because you know what your limits are. You know what the smarter decision is, and going head first and trying to take on every situation and take everything to the chin is not always the best idea. That's pretty much the story. I feel really weird about posting this one because people are probably gonna see this shit and think like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would your 6'3" skinny ass think that you could take on this big ass nigga? I don't know what the fuck was going on with me, but I try to explain it the best I can. I try to explain my thought process. If it made sense, cool. If it didn't, that's also cool. But if you did like this video, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I appreciate you for watching this far. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Deuces.